Okay, in this video we're going to show you some of the basic menu functions you can get into with the push buttons, or this is actually touch through the glass buttons that they have on the front of the ABB 266 transmitter. I took the glass front cover off, which you can see here, just to make the video easier to see. So to start, we're going to hit the two center buttons at the same time, and after a few seconds you'll have an icon come up on the right or left side, and you can get into the menu. Once you're in the menu, you use the left or right buttons to do, in this case, is exit on the left and select on the right. The up and down arrows in the center will scroll you through the menu options. So if we go down, you hit display, process alarm, calibrate, totalizer, diagnostics, device info, communication, easy setup, and then back to device setup. I'll go back to easy setup. I'll select easy setup on the right, and it gives you options here. Basic functions. You've got next and edit. In this case, we're going to hit next because we want to keep it in English. Then you have a tag. Right now we don't have a tag number for this transmitter, so we're not going to enter anything there. But if you did want to enter something, you can hit edit. And it's not the most easy thing to type out with without a communicator, but you can do it. And I'm not going to bother scrolling through that right now, but actually to do changes, up and down arrows scroll you through the menu or through the alphabet and more, and then the right and the left side button is next. So right now I just put a Y in there by mistake, but I'll leave it. So I'm going to give it a tag number of Y, and then that's done. So we'll hit next to go to the next option in easy setup, which is primary variable unit, and in this case it's PSI. Again, if you want to change it, you hit edit and you get all your menu options here. You can hit OK when you find the one you want, or you can hit cancel to X out and go back to the previous menu option. So we'll hit next again, so we want to change it from PSI, and here we got primary variable lower range value, and you can change it, but normally we keep things at 0 for low range value. So I'll hit next again, and in this case I'll change the upper range value, which is here. Right now it's at 20 psi. So we hit edit, and next moves the cursor to the next position on the number there. Up and down arrows will change the function or the digit that you're on. So I want to change it to 10 psi from 20. You just go down 1. Oops, I went down 2. Back up. So we got 10 psi, and you hit next, and you can change all these digits the same way. So you go through, there it is. So next one is going to be linearization type. To change that, you hit edit again, and most of these functions are all the same way to change them. Then you've got linear, and change it to square root, hit OK. Linearization type is now square root. We'll hit next again to the next function. The linear to square root transition point, if you want it on, you can turn it off, I believe. Right now it's at 5%. You can turn it down to 0%. You can bring it up as high as 20%. We're not going to change that, so we'll hit OK. Go to next. Low flow cutoff is again 6%. You can change that from 0 to 20% as well. We'll leave that at 6%. Damping is at 1 second. You can edit that as well. And you go from 0 point ... to 60 seconds for the maximum damping. You don't change that either. We'll just scroll through. We're going to do a 0 trim. And that's done. Right now, if you had a multimeter hooked up, you'd be seeing a 4.000 output. So now we got display set up here. Line 1 view is scaled output. If we edit, it gives you the options here. You can show the differential pressure that you're reading, scaled output, current output, so it would be your milliamp output, or your output percent. So we're going to leave that at scaled output. and hit next, and then that's it. There you go. And again, those are just the basic functions of the transmitter, the easy way to go through them and set them up. Right now you'd have to set up still your scaled variable for your scaled output for the display. Anyway, there you go.